What up, channel? It's Foreplayy, and this is questions from you number 7. This is the first ever real life edition. What I mean by real life edition is I'm going to mix these in and just put real life in parentheses or whatever whenever I do like one that's based on real life and not gaming. This one, however, is fitness based as well as kind of just a lot of, like, it's a bunch of different stuff mixed into one. And I wanted to first and foremost say this is Raid Hardpoint with my team, Team Caliber Gaming, and we're playing another team. So yeah, watch the gameplay, listen to the commentary if you'd like, and let's get into it. So I'm going to keep this guy's name private. Actually, I don't know if he wanted me to, but I'll just keep it private. He said, working out. As a 300-pound, 6'4", 25-year-old, I feel stupid going to the gym. I feel like everyone is staring at me and making fun of me. How do I get past this problem? Is there some time I could do to make, or something I can do to make it easier? Another question, where should I start? My goal is to lose 100 pounds and keep it off. Any help you could provide would be great. Thanks. First and foremost, you need to throw all that out the window. Listen, there was something that before I get into this, something I read in a fitness magazine recently or whatever, and it said, like, what you eat in private shows in public. So whatever you did to get there, whether it's eating or you have a thyroid issue, you're where you are right now. And to be honest, man, I'm not the smallest guy either. I'm like 6'5". I don't know what I was. Like, I'm in 280s or whatever. Granted, I'm pretty muscular and stuff. But my end goal is to be 260-some with like 6 to 9% body fat, you know, and I'm not there yet. I don't have a six-pack. There's people that are in much better shape than me. There's, you know what I mean? Like, that's just what it is. And that's, you need to throw all that out the window, because if you feel stupid for going to the gym, then go to a different gym if there are people legit staring at you. But I think it's all in your head. You need to throw it out the window. And I know it's a lot easier for me to tell you that than for you to actually do it, but you need to get a motivation for yourself, because you're going to start working out for yourself, not for those other people that are around you. And now we can talk about where you can start. And to be honest, it's changing your lifestyle. First, in a video I did in the past, find out your BMR. Your BMR is what your body takes to maintain those calories, or to maintain that body weight. So eating X amount of calories, and then start a calorie reduction. No matter, try to get on a good like 2.5 hour, 3 hour eating window. Eat every 2.5 hours, but eat good foods. For me right now, personally, I'll do the egg whites in the morning with some turkey bacon. I stay away from carbs unless they're in my protein shake, and my carbs are the form of a banana. I have a protein shake with some berries. Like 2.5 hours later, I'll hit the gym or whatever, and then after that I have another protein shake, and then I eat some salmon at night with asparagus or broccoli. Everything's pretty boring, but it's getting me the results I want to get lean, and that's something I'm trying to do. So, but anyway, yeah, throw that out the window and then just start physically exercising. When you go to the gym, man, you could walk. You could legit put the incline on 6.5, walk at a pace of 3.2 to 3.5, and see great dramatic results in yourself. It's just get unsedentary of what you are. And to be honest, we've all been to the point where we're unhappy with ourselves, whether you're too small, too big, too whatever, and that's put upon you by the media, that's put upon you by what you should look like, and that's put upon you by yourself, you know. And you have to start somewhere, and this is the biggest thing. When I do these questions from you real life, it's just me giving my opinions on it. So yes, I could be wrong, and yes, I'm not the smartest guy out there, but I am a pretty good motivator in a sense of saying, get your ass moving. Like, let's go. You know, if you want to change, then definitely I hope I'm helping you, and I hope I'm motivating you to say that you have a good, bright future ahead of you, and you're 25. Everyone acts like 25 is like old, man. No, if you said you were 45, then I'm like, all right, you're getting up there. 25 isn't that old, man, like at all. It might be old compared to a 16-year-old. You know, I'm not saying go hook up with 16-year-olds, but that's really not that. You know what I mean? Like, you're in the prime of your life right now, and now is a good spot to be in the best shape of your life. And also, I want you to quit thinking about being 25 as a bad or a bad thing for you, because it can take you 2 to 3 years to make a massive transformation. Then you're 28 looking amazing. You know what I mean? In 3 years. Let's say it does take 3 years for you to lose 100 pounds and keep it off, which I don't personally think it will, to be honest. I think you can make dramatic changes in like a year, year and a half, but you got to not look short term. You need to look long term. Think of it as losing a healthy 2 pounds a week. Let's say that's, God, my math sucks, but that's 8 pounds a month, and then 8 times 12, that's 96. God, I'm so smart. That's 96 pounds in a year. Just like that, you might have lost 96 pounds in a year if you stay true to your diet, your workouts. Do that. You know what I mean? And if you don't make it by a year, then who cares? Because by the time you hit 220, you're going to be like, wow, I'm looking really good. And plus, if you're working out, doing weights and stuff, you'll be able to, once you get your weight lower, you can jog more. You know what I mean? Like, don't forget, for me, man, I put on 95 pounds. 95 pounds of straight bad weight because I was so what's the word? Lazy. I was so lazy, and I couldn't do anything because my ankle was broken. But I made a lot of excuses for myself, and I think once you do that, you become complacent with where you are. So definitely don't become complacent. I hope that I helped you, and this is geared towards you. The next one is a little bit more serious, so I don't know if I'm gonna have time, but I'm gonna hurry. It's a 5-minute question, so let's do. All right, hey SJ, first off, I'd like to say thank you for always inspiring me to do and dominate my game. On the other hand, I'd like to ask you for some advice about an incident that happened. This is from Polish Grizz. I was going into my freshman year of high school, and I was weightlifting with a football team during summer break to get ready for the upcoming season. Everything was amazing. I was getting in shape, meeting a lot of friends, getting close to the ladies, LOL, basically having the best time of my life. All of that ended quickly. My coach forced me to squat an additional 90 pounds to my max at the time, and it resulted in me fracturing my L4 lumbar. I had to take online classes because I could no longer attend school due to the pain, and that wasn't successful. I then stopped taking online classes and decided to work on recovering. Now, second year as a freshman, I'm still in the same position. I'm taking another year off because it is a struggle for me to even get out of the door. I have to get another surgery, and I'm in constant pain. I haven't had much interaction with people. I'm classified as crippled. I can't go out of my house and enjoy my teenage years. It just seems to be getting worse and worse. The only thing that seems to keep me happy is both my family and gaming. I look at this somewhat positive aspect after all the negatives because I had the chance to work at becoming a professional gamer, my dream. I thought I'd just come to you, both pro gamer and someone who has an injury, hopefully for advice. And to be honest, first and foremost, thank you for the kind words. And I do want to address this. And I think I don't know anything about an L4 lumbar injury. My injury was a shattered ankle, and that's what I was classified as. And yours sounds a little bit more serious than mine. And I'm sorry to hear that you're hurting or that you are crippled classification, I guess. But I will say this. First and foremost, but whenever you lose your first initial dream, which was playing football, I'm guessing, and trying to excel in that, that's heartbreaking. I know for me, when I got hurt, I became depressed, like legit depressed, just because I felt like I grew up in high school. I was a captain of my football team, and I was like this guy that I thought, well, everyone wanted me to do something and be something, and you know what I mean? And like when my mom would introduce me to people, right, she'd be like, oh, this is my son. He's going to be in the NFL one day. Look out for him. And I was a big guy, you know, and I was in really good shape. And I thought I had that dream and went to college. And once that happened, you let those people around you down first. So I know where you're coming from, but it's not the end of the world, and it's definitely not the end of your life. You were so young. I don't know how old you are. You said you're a freshman, so I'm guessing you're like 13, 14, 15, somewhere around there. And dude, you were just getting started in your life, so you have many more things to come. You never know after that surgery. You can talk to your doctor about, hey, what's the chance of me building up my lumbar and my back and getting to a point where I can play sports again. I know right now you're saying you're having trouble walk, so that could seem distant from now, but it can always be worse, and it really can always be worse. I actually just watched this documentary because the Ravens are going to the Super Bowl. This is a little side topic, but it might put into perspective about what's going on in your life. This ex-Ravens special team all-star, I can't remember his name, he now can't even talk. Everything in his body is disabled. He's in a wheelchair, and he has to use this machine just to talk, and he's their motivational inspiration person on the team, as well as he works for the organization. And that's my example of it could always be worse, I guess. Anything that you're going through, just try to think about the positives of that, like you are doing, and then obviously you have your family support and stuff like that, but try to get back in school. You know, like high school and college could be the best times of your life, and I say that because your life is just getting started. Being a pro gamer is cool and all, and I definitely think that is a good dream if that is your dream, but work on that on the side too. You know, like definitely focus on your health and then try to get going in gaming. In this question, you pretty much asked me what I thought as far as advice for you, and my advice would be this: focus on your health, focus on getting your back fixed, and trying to be able to be motivated, because gaming isn't going anywhere. You know, even if you took 2 years away from gaming, it'll still be there. I'll be a little bit older, probably still doing the same motivational style commentaries, and we'll be on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 6 or whatever we'll be at that time. But don't really worry about it. And then also becoming a pro gamer, if that's your dream and you're saying screw football, screw everything else that you're trying to do, then do that, you know. But definitely get your school up, because you can't just focus on, hey, I'm going to become a pro gamer, quit my life, and rely on that, because a lot of people have done that and have been really disappointed because it will all come to an end no matter what. However, I am here for you. I got your support. I hope that I answered your question. And guys, my channel, I hope that you guys like questions from you, the real life edition. Definitely wasn't sure if I should even do this. As I said, I posted this video just because I was a pretty good gameplay. However, we did lose, but I wanted you to just see that we are trying to get better. I dropped 41 and 31. Just wanted to post it and let you know that it's not all about winning. It's about improving in your life and as a team. This is Foreplayy from Caliber Gaming, Team Envious, and the Foreplayy gang. Peace. What up, Foreplayy gang? I hope that you guys like that. Questions from you. Number 6 is on the top right. Number 5 is on the top left. That was number 7 you just listened to. That was definitely a real life one. I'm only going to do a couple ones of those and try to mix them in. Like, let's say for every 4 of the gaming ones I do, I'll throw in a real life one or something like that. If you guys like it, of course. As always, comment, like, favorite, subscribe. If you'd like, get at me on Twitter. You guys are the best. Keep dominating. Peace.